In a world where personal growth, emotional intelligence, and meaningful connections hold significant value, being a high-value man transcends mere material success. It encompasses a combination of character traits, habits, and behaviors that contribute to not only attracting potential partners but also leading a purposeful, well-rounded life. In this video, we will delve into each of the 9 habits that you should avoid if you aspire to be a high-value man. 1. Lack of self-respect and self-care. One of the foundational habits of a high-value man is cultivating self-respect and prioritizing self-care. Neglecting your physical, mental, and emotional well-being can lead to burnout, diminished self-esteem, and an inability to project confidence. High-value men understand the importance of self-care rituals, setting healthy boundaries, and engaging in regular self-reflection. By investing in your own well-being, you not only enhance your quality of life but also project an aura of self-assuredness that draws others toward you. 2. Negative self-talk. The power of self-talk cannot be understated. Constantly criticizing or berating yourself diminishes your self-confidence and self-worth, which can manifest in how others perceive you. High-value men practice self-compassion and actively work on cultivating a positive self-image. They understand that fostering a healthy inner dialogue is crucial for maintaining mental and emotional resilience. 3. Inability to communicate. Communication is the cornerstone of building any successful relationship, whether personal or professional. High-value men understand that effective communication involves both expressing themselves clearly and actively listening to others. Poor communication skills can hinder your ability to connect deeply with people, leading to misunderstandings and strained relationships. Developing strong communication skills, both verbal and nonverbal, is essential for conveying your thoughts and emotions effectively. 4. Lack of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions while empathizing with the emotions of others. High-value men possess a keen sense of emotional intelligence, which allows them to navigate complex social situations with grace. Developing emotional intelligence enhances your ability to connect authentically, resolve conflicts, and foster healthy relationships. 5. Entitlement and arrogance. Arrogance and entitlement are traits that high-value men consciously avoid. True value is rooted in humility and a willingness to learn from others. An inflated ego can alienate those around you and stunt personal growth. Embracing humility not only makes you more approachable but also demonstrates your capacity to admit mistakes and grow from them. 6. Ignoring personal growth. High-value men are committed to continuous self-improvement. Setting goals, learning new skills, and seeking personal growth opportunities are hallmarks of their journey. Stagnation leads to a lack of purpose and direction in life. By embracing personal growth, you not only enrich your own life but also inspire those around you to strive for their own development. 7. Disrespectful behavior. Treating others with disrespect or rudeness is a habit that high-value men actively avoid. Regardless of social status or background, they extend kindness, empathy, and respect to everyone they interact with. This behavior not only reflects well on their character but also nurtures a positive and inclusive environment. 8. Dishonesty and lack of integrity. Integrity is the backbone of a high-value man's character. Being truthful, honest, and reliable in all aspects of life builds trust and credibility. Lying or engaging in deceitful behavior erodes these qualities and can have long-lasting negative consequences. High-value men understand that their word is their bond and act accordingly. 9. Fear of vulnerability. Vulnerability is often misunderstood as a sign of weakness, but it is actually a display of immense strength. High-value men understand the power of vulnerability in building deep and meaningful connections. Sharing your thoughts, feelings, and fears fosters trust and emotional intimacy, creating a strong foundation for any relationship. Here are some fictional examples that illustrate each of the 9 habits to avoid if you want to be a high-value man. Lack of self-respect and self-care. Mark was a driven professional, but his relentless work ethic left him exhausted and depleted. He ignored his own well-being, rarely took breaks, and neglected his health. Over time, his lack of self-care not only affected his physical health but also led to strained relationships. Friends and colleagues noticed his declining energy and diminishing self-esteem, impacting his interactions and reputation. Negative self-talk. Alex struggled with a constant stream of negative self-talk. He belittled himself for his perceived shortcomings and doubted his abilities. This internal dialogue not only hindered his self-confidence but also affected his relationships. People around him sensed his lack of self-assurance, which made it difficult for them to see his true value. Inability to communicate. Jake was a talented designer, but he often struggled to express his ideas clearly to his team. This miscommunication led to misunderstandings, project delays, and frustration. As a result, he struggled to gain the respect of his colleagues and clients, hindering his professional growth. Lack of emotional intelligence. Kevin had difficulty understanding his own emotions, let alone those of others. He often brushed aside the feelings of his friends and partners, leading to strained relationships. His inability to empathize or provide emotional support left a trail of broken connections in his wake. Entitlement and arrogance. Daniel's success as a young entrepreneur led him to develop an arrogant attitude. He believed he had all the answers and rarely sought input from others. His arrogance not only alienated his team but also hindered his personal growth as he closed himself off to learning from others. Ignoring personal growth. Brian was content with the status quo. He had a stable job and a comfortable routine, but he rarely sought out opportunities for personal growth. As a result, he felt unfulfilled and struggled to find purpose in his life. His lack of ambition and willingness to embrace change hindered his development. Disrespectful behavior. David often made sarcastic remarks and belittled his colleagues during team meetings. His disrespectful behavior created a toxic atmosphere at work, eroding trust and damaging relationships. His colleagues began to avoid him, diminishing his influence within the team. Dishonesty and lack of integrity. Chris's lack of integrity became evident when he consistently made promises he couldn't keep. Whether it was at work or in personal relationships, his dishonesty eroded trust and credibility. As a result, he found himself isolated and struggling to regain the respect of others. Fear of vulnerability. Michael was afraid to show vulnerability to his friends and family. He believed that displaying emotions was a sign of weakness. Consequently, he struggled to build deep connections, as his reluctance to open up prevented others from truly understanding and connecting with him. These examples highlight the importance of avoiding these habits to become a high-value man. Recognizing and working on these areas can lead to personal growth, improved relationships, and a more meaningful life. Conclusion. Becoming a high-value man requires more than just outward success. It demands a commitment to personal growth, emotional intelligence, and integrity. By avoiding these 9 detrimental habits, such as neglecting self-respect, engaging in negative self-talk, and lacking emotional intelligence, you can embark on a journey of transformation. Remember that being a high-value man is an ongoing pursuit, marked by continuous self-improvement and the unwavering determination to lead a fulfilling life for yourself and those you interact with. In doing so, you not only elevate yourself but also inspire others to reach for their own greatness. Thanks for watching.